Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Canada 2015, a special series on Musetta Stone where I talk about each federal party of Canada's platforms and how it pertains to us as musicians. So if you were around the last time, hopefully you remember the way that the video flows, but if not, I'm here to explain it again. I will be going through each party's platforms and picking out things that hopefully pertains to you as a musician, as a businessman or family member, and I will split up their platforms and the things that I've learned into 4 different categories. These 4 categories are business, family, retirement, and respect for music and arts. Last time we talked about the Conservative Party of Canada, and I told you that I would be going through each 4 of the federal parties and I will be going through them in alphabetical order. And since the Conservative Party of Canada was number 1, number 2 on the list will be the Green Party of Canada. So let's get into it. Let's first talk about the business aspect of the Green Party of Canada. Firstly, like the Conservative Party of Canada, they want to lower small business taxes from 11% to 9% annually. This is kind of cool. I see this as a trend throughout the parties. What makes the Green Party different is that they also want to make further steps towards eliminating unpaid internships. Now, for some of us as musicians, we don't really get a chance to do that, but for a lot of you who are not just being musicians who are also doing other things, this is great. It means that hopefully a lot of the work that you would normally do for free might actually be paid soon. They vow to continue to end the discrimination and eliminate discrimination when it comes to pay and equal pay with gender. This is a great cause. They say that on average women make about $8,000 less for the same amount of work as men do annually in Canada. They also want to start off this thing called the Canadian Sustainable Generations Fund. Now this Generations Fund is created solely to promote different things and help different things, but one of the things that they want to use this fund towards is a creative economy in Canada, and that's where we fall under. So that's really great. Unfortunately, there are no numbers. We have no idea how much money that's allocated to the fund will go towards the creative economy, but at least we have a promise there. Like the Conservative Party of Canada, the Green Party of Canada also wants to broaden the broadband internet access across the country so that everyone will have access to efficient and good and fast internet. Lastly, the Green Party of Canada wants to start a Canadian infrastructure bank, and what this bank is a non-partisan part of the government where money will pour in from the government, and then the money will be distributed to the provinces and to the cities, and they will be used towards different things, including transit, subway, and metro, and all those things. The Green Party of Canada also wants to make rail a top choice for transportation, and they want to put money into that as well. So on top of investing in transit and all those things, they also want to make rail a viable option for you to travel across the country. Okay, so those were all the things that I found out in terms of business on the platform side. Let's move on to family issues. The one big thing about the Green Party of Canada's platform, which makes it very different than the rest of the party's platforms, is the fact that they want to abolish tuition for colleges in the near future. What they plan to do is create a debt forgiveness program firstly, so that people who currently have existing debt for student loans or future debt will be given a pardon. Now this pardon is not a full pardon, it'll just be any debt above $10,000. You still have to shoulder the $10,000, but the rest of it the government will pay. They also want to put more money into bursaries so that students will have better access to money and they don't have to rely as much on student loans. Secondly, another big part of their platform, they want to create a national farmer care plan. This plan will make it so that anything that involves medication will be covered under your health insurance. Along with that, they want to make sure that any youth who are 18 years and under, who are from either low or middle income families, will have access to full dental coverage, and so that they don't have to take money out of their own pocket to pay for things. And what about buying a home or renting a living space? The Green Party of Canada wants you to know that they want to spend more funding on cooperative housing. Now, for those of you who don't know what cooperative housing is, it is an initiative whereby members of the cooperative will pool together their resources so that they can have bigger buying power when it comes to purchasing different things like products or items for their living space. So for example, high-speed internet. With higher buying power, it means that they can negotiate better prices, therefore everybody in the collective can save money together. And looking back on the Canadian Infrastructure Bank, this bank will also look into creating more affordable housing units for people so that it'll keep the costs down when it comes to renting or even leasing or owning a place. Sorry, the HD card ran out of space, so I had to delete some stuff, but let's get back to it. So we were just looking into the retirement and what the Green Party of Canada has in their platform when it comes to that. Firstly, what they want to do is create a guaranteed livable income to ensure that no senior will live in poverty. What this means is that no matter who you are, how much money you made before, everyone is guaranteed this income. They also want to restore the mail-to-door delivery, but not only that, they also want to change the way that mail is done in Canada. They want to also introduce new measures to change Canada Post so that it is more of a European type of concept. In Europe, a lot of the mail delivery is not only just mail, they also do different things like, for example, provide insurance, do pickups and delivery orders for medication and a lot of things. So that's what they want to do with Canada Post, make it not only a profitable crown corporation, but something that will help seniors so that it gives them better access to some of the things that they need but might not be able to get because of mobility issues. Alright, let's move to respect for music and the arts. Firstly, the Green Party of Canada wants to reverse the cuts being made to the CBC, and not only that, they also want to increase the funding for CBC. They want to put more money into creating local content and creating a much better environment that promotes the music, the arts, and dance, musical theater around your city and your town. Another thing that they're planning to increase is the funding towards Canada Council for the Arts and Telefilm Canada, in the hopes that these two funds will better equip Canadians who need money to do bigger things and create more Canadian content. So those are the things that I found out about the Green Party of Canada and its platform. I hope that they were helpful. I hope that there was a little bit of insight for you. Please like and share this video. Like I said, start conversations about what's coming up and the politics and what each party is standing for. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.